Hello everybody, welcome back to the Uncle No Identities YouTube channel. It's been a long time since I've uploaded a video, because I've been very busy. And so now that I'm not too busy, I thought I'd come back and make a video. So, you guys might remember seeing this car. It looks like a 90s Dodge Viper, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe a second gen, whatever era those things existed. And so what I did was, for a long time, all I had was just the outer shell repainted in blue with a black stripe. I left the interior alone in plain gray, but this time I decided to show you what I did to the interior. So I painted it black and I gave it red trim. If I can get the camera angle in there. I'll turn on the flashlight, how about that? See there, I got red trim painted in there, and I got the seats painted. The seats are black with red side bolsterings and red center stitching. There's a spare tire in the back. This is I believe an MPC kit. It is a very quick build kit. I want to say it's a skill level 1. That's all screwed together. You got 2 screws down here, 2 up here, and if you took the shell apart, there's 2 screws holding the body holding the interior into the body. So you take the outer shell, put the hood on it, put the interior from inside, and like right where these snorkel thingies are, you'd have 2 screws here. Then you flip it over, you put the front lip on, you put the back piece on, you snap this piece of chrome exhaust piping to that, lay that in there, and then 2 bolts front and back. This kit did come with decals for 2 big white stripes, but as you can see here, I decided to go with a blue car with a black Euro stripe, as it's called. The Euro stripe means it only goes down one side of the car. And actually, this might not be a full Euro, because if I'm not mistaken, Euro stripes have a big fat line, and then usually one skinny line right next to it. I found that masking that skinnier line would be a problem, so I just did not mask that line. The wheels are chrome from the kit, and I probably could flat coat them. I should probably put some matte black on the Viper badges here and here. As we can see in the back, hold on, I've blacked out the Viper badge there, and the Dodge badge right there underneath the driver's side lights. Like I said, I've had this car assembled before, probably like about 2 Christmases ago actually, I think is when I got this kit, back around 2 Decembers ago. But I thought I'd do the interior, and I thought I'd show you what the interior looks like. A really neat little kit, something easy to put together, and it looks nice on the shelf. On the topic of automotive things, here's an old engine and transmission. It's a General Motors engine, maybe a Chevy of some kind. But I attempted to do some rusting and weathering on this. So I painted the intake manifold black, and used some brown and stippled it all over to give it an oxidized look. The transmission was painted in what I have to assume is Testors enamel silver, so it looks like this. That classic Testors enamel silver chrome color, if you will. And then using some flat black as a wash, I was able to tone it down and give it a more realistic, worn transmission look. Very neat if you ask me. I still have to paint the rest of the motor to give it a whole weathered effect, but as for right now, this is where the engine and transmission sits. In more news, I think, upload pictures of this guy. This is a Vietnam soldier that I painted, or an American soldier in the Vietnam War, wearing the tiger stripes. Now I simply painted this figure in green with tan stripes and then black stripes underneath the tan stripes. For the green color that I used, I actually used a, let's see, is this it? Yes, here it is. RLM 74 gray-green. It is a German Luftwaffe color, and I thought it would look really nice on this figure. And as for the two other colors I used, one color was simply khaki. 71.024 is the Vallejo model air code, khaki brown. And then primer black for the camouflage striping. For his skin tone, if I'm not mistaken, I either used sunny skin tone or just regular skin tone, and I mixed it with khaki brown. So he's got a very nice skin tone if you ask me. His cap is solid green, which should probably be camouflaged, but at the moment I'm not too concerned with that. I do kind of like that solid green color. Also, he's missing a canteen. Here it is. I have to reassemble that and paint it to match the figure. That figure, along with this figure, come in the Tamiya 135th scale M113 Vietnam kit. Now there are multiple variants of this kit. You will just have to look for the one with an M113 on there, and it's got these two guys running out from the back of the vehicle, charging the enemy. And there's a commander figure in the commander's cupola. This figure was painted with Testors enamel flat green, an old enamel color, and then just olive drab for the helmet and the rest of his uniform. He is painted, I think, with sunny skin tone and then skin tone for highlights. I also managed to, as we can see here, paint his eyes. Very hard thing to do, but I managed to get it done. It requires a lot of patience and skill to be able to pull it off. That's that. Whilst working on Erwin Rommel's half-track kit, I started working on Erwin Rommel himself. Here's what he looks like so far, with the skin tone painted, with, I believe, sunny skin tone and then highlights of just skin tone. His jacket, I think, should be black all the way, and his pants also, and boots also should be black. This Erwin Rommel figure came in a half-track kit that I'm working on. He will not be a part of the half-track, And here are his hands that I'm choosing to use. Both of these hands will be glued onto him, and they will be behind his back, one hand holding the other. For the half track, though I do not have it up on the workbench right now because I had to put it back in the box, I'm painting it in German gray with some camouflage black-brown camo stripes. Okay, YouTube, well, I gotta attend to some important business, so hope you all liked this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers!